I work for a developing housing association in Cambridge, and I know lots of housing professionals, people in the construction industry and developers who want to do so much more to increase the biodiversity and the environmental sustainability of our housing developments in both urban and rural areas. And what we found, and I'm sure anybody within the industry could give you lots of examples of times when a really exciting, innovative new design is put forward to planning only to be quashed by the local planners because that's not how we do things here. And other times when things go through planning and then at some point later in the development stage, the officers find that actually the innovative new rain garden display or the new planting design for the verges, which would increase biodiversity, won't be adopted by the local government because there isn't budget to maintain something that's different. And so I am in support of this. Like so many of the speakers, I think our natural environment is so important. And I am very lucky where I live in Cambridge to have a woodland and a common just on my doorstep where my children regularly play. I think also there's so many things that we can do within urban areas to increase biodiversity through community activity. And I think this is, again, something that's missing from this motion. There's very much we can do with local groups, looking at things like bat boxes and raptor boxes, bug hotels, in order to get the local communities involved in increasing the biodiversity. And so when looking at lines 33 to 35 and 41 to 44 of this motion, what I would like to do is take it further and include in this motion the ability to devolve all these powers through to officer level at local government, so that the big ideas actually happen on the ground and that we can work with housing developers to make these changes happen. As I said, I work with a number of housing developers who really do want to make a difference and want to make a change in the way we develop houses both in urban and rural areas. And I think it's really important when we're developing policies like this to work closely with the industry to find targets which can be delivered and things which fit within the needs of both the developers and the local environment, because developers have to live there too. And I would also like to see incentives for both government funding and Section 106 funding to go forward towards biodiversity projects in local communities, so that local communities can help to build the biodiversity and environmental sustainability in both regeneration projects and new build projects. To conclude, I urge you to support this motion to call on government not only to improve planning regulations, but also to ensure that these are delivered at local government level, so that we can create real change in our liberal Britain. Thank you very much.